Downtown Salt Lake, and it's 9 p.m. and I feel as safe as a cherry pie. Look at these massive cars. Now look, if you see over there, you can see the hand, and you have to wait until the green man walking goes. Now we're waiting to cross. There's the main street in Salt Lake City. Now we're going to head towards Temple Square. There's the Beehive building. And now we're walking. On the right is Temple Square. See? There's the Beehive house. Beehive house, 1854. And there's the Lion House. It's closed for remodeling, so we can't go there. And then this magnificent building with these 4 concrete pillars is the administration building for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And it's beautiful. Now, I can't get through here because the sidewalk is closed, so I'm going to have to turn around and go through Temple Square. Got my trusty steed. And here we go into Temple Square. And it's beautiful. Look at these old buildings. Very nice. Church office building. Someone put a funny balloon in the bin. Oh, look at the crane. It's got red, white and blue. Now I know that's not for us, but our flag is red, white and blue. So there's the temple under construction. Church office building for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Very nice. There's the temple. There's Zion First Bank. These buildings are massive. I don't think you can get the perspective of actually how big these buildings are. I feel very small down here on my trusty steed. And that's the main door for the church office building, which is obviously now closed. And I tell you, it's a bit nippy in Salt Lake this evening. I think it's 15 degrees, that's my guess. But the gardens here are very beautiful, and they remind me of being in the UK because they're planted with some beautiful flowers like pansies and snapdragons. Oh, busy lizzies. Oh, I love it. Beautiful. Very nice. And Salt Lake City is very, very disabled friendly. See where there's steps? There's always a little ramp you can go up with your trusty steed if you need to. I fully recommend Salt Lake for disabled visitors, actually. Very safe. Big apartment blocks here, and that's where all the workers for the church live. There's many of those in Salt Lake. There's also a lot of banks. Why is there so many banks in Salt Lake? Zion Bank, Key Bank, every bank you can imagine. There's two people on scooters, whizzed by about 20 miles an hour, I'm gonna say. And there's the side of the church office building. And a porch. And there's the gardens in the evening. It's a bit bumpy, this road. Every bump, 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 bump. Every few meters there's a bump. And I feel like I am actually on a horse. But these paving slabs are massive. Like in the noisy car, in the UK, our paving slabs are tiny and they often crack. However, these are massive concrete slabs, so nothing's going to crack here. So we went to Saturday conference, and but we couldn't get in on Sunday. There's some people crossing on their scooters, and you see the sign for the conference centre. So now we go around towards the conference centre. Oh, it's very windy. Look at these beautiful gardens. Beautiful. Very well manicured. And this is the other side of the church office building. So this is a walking tour of Temple Square. See, there's big bowls of flowers. It's closed now, but it'll be open tomorrow. And if you have the good fortune of working in the church office building, in the basement there's a place called the COB, the Cob, so church office building, and it has a discounted restaurant for everybody that has a lanyard so that they can swipe to get in. So aren't they lucky? So there's the other side of the church office building, which will be open at 9 o'clock tomorrow. And on the side is a big concrete mural display of the world. And you can see the temple. We've got the scaffolding up there. Across the road, we've got the church library and Relief Society building. See, there's the temple crane up there. And what I do like about America is they're very patriotic, and everywhere you go there's an American flag, which is nice. And now we're crossing over again, and there's the yellow hand that says stop. You're not going to get time to cross. So now we have to wait to cross. It's very windy. I'm guessing it's all these big buildings make it so windy. Very windy. Oh, I should have put a coat on. I regret that. There's the conference centre. Obviously there's no one there now, but there was thousands of people there this afternoon from every country of the world that you can possibly think of. It's nice, all the lights are on, makes it very nice to photograph. There's two young lads here, don't know where they're going. Probably look a bit bored. And the funny thing is, there aren't many birds in Salt Lake City, but when you have to wait for the lights to cross, it sounds like a bird. It goes. Now we've got the green man, so we can go. now we're just crossing. And there's the conference centre. We've had a lot of visitors this weekend. And now we're crossing. Nice cars. Lots of people walking around. It's not that warm, but it's still quite mild. But I should have put a coat on though. So, all throughout Salt Lake, they have these dry riverbank kind of decorative sidewalk displays. And when it rains, it catches the water. And I think it cools the air down, so because it is quite in the daytime it's very warm here in Salt Lake, and there's no moisture really. And so going round from that display, there's the entrance of the conference centre, which is very, very large, and there's the tower with the lights on. That looks nice. So we're just walking, having an evening walk around Temple Square, and then you see on this side there's the temple with its jacket on, being reconstructed, being made stronger for the next goodness knows how many years, which is going to be earthquake proof, flood proof, tornado proof, everything. And it's going to be worth the wait. And I am definitely going to come back and go to the Salt Lake Temple when it's finished. And now we're coming past the temple. There's the conference center. Lights are on just for security. And we're soon going to cross over. And there's scooters everywhere. Yeah, people jump on these scooters. Just like in London, they've got bikes and scooters that you can hire online. And oh, the fountain's really pretty. There's the fountain of the conference centre. That looks nice. Another American flag, crazy man on a scooter. And another one. Wish I could go that fast. Nice. And now we're going round. Whoop, nearly went off the edge. Have to be careful because it is quite dark, even though I've got my lights on. So, now we're going across. There's the temple there. Crazy people on scooters. Now I'm going to cross the other side because there's the Church History Museum. This side. Oh, they're crazy. I think they want to race. Over the crossing. And there's the Church Museum. I suppose it's better than going crazy in a car, driving too fast. I don't believe there's laws for driving too fast on a scooter, so there's no reason why a group of people can't just hire a load of scooters and go crazy. I can see in the window there some nice stained glass, lovely displays. There's a display of all the prophets, and there's a display about Joseph Smith. See? Church History Museum. And we carry on our walk, and across the yard here is the Family Search building. See the big tree there? Family Search symbol. Family Search Library, where there's people on missions dedicated to help you find your family, and they will find your family. So now we go over to the crosswalk. Over. We have to wait for the hand to say yes, you can cross. See it there in the distance? It's an orange hand, very bright. And in front of us is the tabernacle. That's the building with the big silver dome on top. And we're just crossing over towards the tabernacle. I might be cheeky and cross over actually, because there's nothing coming anyway. This road's been shut for the whole weekend for conference. So now we're going to go into the gates where the tabernacle is. I fully recommend an evening walk around Temple Square. There's a lady in the box there. And now we're going to go around the tabernacle, which is obviously now shut. And this beautiful building in front of me. I'll show you that in a minute, but we'll just go around, halfway around the tabernacle. It's all disabled friendly, ramps, etc. So if you are thinking about coming to Salt Lake City to go around Temple Square, I fully recommend having your trusty steed and doing so. And what I really like is they leave the lights on in the buildings so you can see the beautiful stained glass. It is beautiful. So let's go around here. This is see, look, that's what I mean. Look at the stained glass. And the gardens here are beautiful. There's the door. And look at that stained glass above there. That's so pretty. So pretty. And this is the Assembly Hall. The Assembly Hall, Temple Square, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And then in front you have more beautiful gardens. You can just see the dome there, and there's the crane, and there's the Salt Lake Temple. So now we're going to go outside of the tabernacle grounds and across here there's some eagle monument there, but I want to show you this beautiful monument here in the grounds, still in the grounds of the conference center. Look at this. How amazing is that? Beautifully lit up. Beautiful bronze statue of pioneers pulling their wagon, their handcart, pioneer monument. Man and a woman and a baby in the handcart. Absolutely beautiful. And there you have the big fountain and the eagle monument. And now we're going to scoot round the side and through the main gates. Again, there's the temple with its jacket on, having some work done. Have to be careful, make sure there's no scooters because they do go very fast. I'm just going to go slow here. Now we have to wait. Oh, we got City Creek. Oh, actually, I'm going to take you through City Creek because it's so pretty. Now we have to wait for the hand to say, come on. You can come through. Oh, City Creek has the Tracks Railroad that goes from one end to Salt Lake to the other as far as Draper, and you can take a mobility scooter on, wheelchair on. If you're on crutches, you can climb up the ramp, and the train stops, or the tracks kind of tram train stops, so that disabled people can access the train. However, when you get on the train, be very careful because it goes very fast. I fully recommend that you secure yourself somehow to your seat, and do not get up when the train is moving whatsoever. Oh, I didn't press the thing. I got to go and press the thingy. Silly gal. Right, over to the thingy. See, because you have to press the button, else the cars won't stop. So this is the, see, there's the tabernacle. See the spires? And then across the road, see, can you hear that birdie noise? So now we're going across, still just opposite Temple Square. Oh, it's so bumpy. Oh. And then now we're just in front of me is City Creek shopping centre, very nice. And of course you've got the Deseret bookstore. You can buy any publication, poster, artwork, pictures of Jesus, statues of Jesus. Look at that. All in the window. You could spend a lot of money in that shop. However, Hope's very clever. She takes pictures and then she doesn't have to buy anything. It's a really big store as well. Look, all the way along here. Embrace prophetic perspective. Beauty in Christ. Learn, leaders to learn from. Many books and prophets in there. So you are still going. This is the children's section. So if you know anyone that's get baptized, I suggest you go in there. And the fountains aren't on now, but it just cools the air. Puts moisture in the air. Because in the summer, it can... Oh, see this optician here? The Lens Crafters. Well, I don't know what happened to my glasses. I think I dropped them in the car and maybe someone trod on the arm of them. Well, they were very kind. They came and opened the door for me and they fixed my glasses. So I was quite happy about that. Because what do you need when you're on holiday? You definitely need your reading glasses. So here's another water feature, and it pours off the edge like glass. Don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? It looks like glass. It's coming down so smooth. I'm going to go right round actually. It's so pretty with the lights on. See? Always security here to keep everybody safe. Nice and safe for an evening walk. You're live. Oh, we've got a comedian here. Oh, they like it. Oh, you're getting likes. Forget the cough. I forgot to bring my inhaler. Am I going to die on my scooter? My trusty steed. I've got to stop talking for a while now. So that's still, oh, can you see the Capitol building lit up? That's very nice. Now, across the road here, unfortunately, because of the restoration to the temple and grounds, partial restoration to the temple and grounds, we have the Joseph Smith Memorial Building, which has got some lovely artwork and chandeliers, but unfortunately it's not open at the moment because of the renovations. Oh, I'm going over the tracks rails, but you can see the chandelier there. You can just see the chandelier there. Lots of statues, artwork, beautiful. One wonders if one will make it back to the apartment. One of America's favourite stores, no exception in Salt Lake City, Macy's, where you can probably buy anything you wish. Very tourist friendly, of course. Many visitors come to Salt Lake, and you can take a picture of this map and make it smaller and larger as you wish. Here's another entrance to City Creek. There's lots of water features in there which are very Instagrammable. There's another church building. That's the other side of Temple Square where we started. Lots of renovations going on. Security here, keeping people safe. Keeping the buildings safe, the town safe. Just patrolling around the edge of the building. And now we're heading back. Oh, we can walk. I didn't even look. See, now we're back at the Beehive House and Eagle Monument. And this is a bit bumpy here, have to be careful. Oh! So now we're going past the Eagle House. See a lovely stone wall. So it's quite fresh here in Salt Lake in the evening. We're nearly in October, so not bad. Not bad for October. Been very lucky with the weather, so I'm happy about that. So our apartment building that we're staying in with a dear friend from my ward in the UK, she literally lives, she's very lucky, she's on a mission, a family history mission. And see, there's the church office building, that's where I came out. And now we're going to cross the road and go back up. And at the end of the road is the Brigham Young Memorial Garden, which is very cute. It has a water wheel and lots of statues. Again, there's lots of statues in Salt Lake, bronze statues, even in the gardens, like in between the trees and the plants. You can see statues everywhere. It's quite dark here, so you can't really see the garden. You can see my shadow. Yep, that's me on my trusty steed. And in the distance, you can see Capitol Hill. And that's quite a steep hill as well, actually. Quite steep for Salt Lake City because most of it's flat. So, and there we're back now where we started. See the sign it says there for the conference center. And now we're on the corner of Temple Square, waiting to cross. The quietest city in the evening that I've ever known. Hardly any cars here at all. I mean, in London, well, it would just be chock-a-block, wouldn't it? But no, it's very quiet here for a city. Very quiet. Very pedestrian friendly. You know, people on scooters, feeling safe. Oh, right. Oh, I didn't press it.
Wait.
You want to race? Look, crazy scooter riders. And you? I forgot to press the lights because the people next to me pressed it to go across here, but I forgot to press it to go across here. Now I've got to wait and shiver in the cold because I think it's probably about 15 degrees and I didn't put my coat on. There's some big cars in America. Look at that one. That is massive. It's a Dodge Ram pickup. Oh, well, another one. Big pickup there. There's also normal cars, normal sized cars. I think people are trying to save money these days on the fuel costs, so there's a lot of just small cars, but some of them are very large. Obviously, maybe, I don't know, maybe they're electric and then it probably wouldn't cost so much, but lots of kind of pickups, utility vehicles. Oh, I'm shivering now. So we're now on North Temple, and in front of me you can see a monument stone there, and that's the Brigham Young Memorial Garden, which is very sweet, and it has water, safe for children to have a little splash in with their hands or even their feet, really. Everyone's very polite here, very courteous, very polite. Oh, there's the bus, the 470 Salt Lake bus. Oh, there's another one. Oh, you can take a bike on it. Do you know the bus has a bike rack on the front? How cool is that? They really do think about their workers here, because the tracks is amazing. That goes right to Draper, and it's quite cheap as well. People think, I'm here with my daughter, and people love her accent. She's very, very English. Wingardium Leviosa. But for some reason, they seem to think that I am from Australia, which I don't quite understand that. But anyway. And we're still waiting. Waiting. Everyone's waiting now. See, look. What are we waiting for? When do I get to cross? Whoa. Got the temple behind me. Maybe I didn't press it. I don't know. I'm going to press it again just in case.
Wait.
Oh, come on. October in Salt Lake. In the evening you need a coat. In the daytime you do not need a coat. Oh, well, at least my voice didn't break out into a full asthma attack, because I don't have my inhaler, which wasn't very clever. I also don't have my purse, so even if I wanted to buy anything, I wouldn't be able to. I'm gonna go because it's not going to turn. And look, we've got the orange hand, so I'm now jaywalking. I'm going to get arrested, I'm going to get killed, I'm going to get run over. Oh my goodness, there's a big pothole. Okay, so I just went across because I'm so cold. Oh, they locked the park to keep it safe. Brigham Young Historic Park, and there's a scooter, very popular. See, you can just jump on one and leave it where you like, and someone picks them all up, and you go online and you get your scooter. You do it on your phone. So that was the Memorial Garden. So we live just up the street from Temple Square, which is amazing. I didn't know my friend lived so close, and it's very, very good pedestrian areas. Just have to be careful when you're crossing. Some crossings don't have lights. You can just go across safely, which is what I've just done. So there's Temple Square. Goodbye, Temple Square. And now we're going up the street to our apartment. And see, there's more nice flower beds. This is quite a steep hill, but my trusty steed has plenty of power to get up here. There's a bit of a bump here, got to be careful, because I'm driving with one hand. Oh, that was a big one. There's some water irrigation there. Everything gets watered at night, just to keep it nice and fresh. Lots of apartment buildings. Lots of apartment buildings here. Car parks underneath, of course. A few cars on the street, but not many. However, they don't have any street lights up this little community residential street. There aren't any street lights like there are in the UK. However, my trusty steed does have a light, and I'm being very careful where I drive, because I don't want to go over a big bump. See, there's some older houses up here. They have like Victorian with a porch. And who doesn't like a house with a porch? Who does not like a house with a porch? Yes, sirree, I do. Lovely manicured gardens. And we'll soon be finished with our tour of Temple Square. 9 p.m. beginning of October, about 15, 16 degrees. Just need a light jacket, which I forgot. This is a bit of a bumpy pavement because it's... Oh, so this is the Brigham Young Memorial Garden Cemetery, which is very cute. And that's just literally down the road from where we're staying with our friend. So there's the back of the building. And even though it's dark, I do feel quite safe because I am walking on my own. And here's our apartment building. Oh, I'm glad to get back because I'm actually quite cold. So this is Brigham Young Apartments. And here we are. All disabled friendly. And now I'm gonna let you go. Over and out.